It's time to kick ass and chew bubble gum, and I'm all out of gum.
It's all fake news. It's phony stuff. It didn't happen.
Well, hello there guys, and welcome to the channel. How's everybody doing today? Hope you guys are well. Need to do my AQ a bit, and then we can grind a bit more. I actually need to put up quite a few points today, so yeah, let's get to it. How's everybody doing this wonderful Sunday morning? Stupid unstoppable. I don't like fighting unstoppable colossus. Ha! Tricked you. Actually, I made a boo-boo, but somehow managed to get myself out of trouble. What's up, bonfire? Let's just finish this up. Nimrod, multi-clean. Let's just jump on the Holy Crying finally became Thronebreaker after defeating. Nice, congratulations. Congratulations on becoming Thronebreaker. JN. Taking my miles to rank 2 maybe. Why not? And also good morning Dexter, Kingslayer, Kabir Khan, no one, Dr. Peg. Everybody else? No Way Home. Yeah, I say we can talk about No Way Home. I say it's fine at this point. Yeah, that's kind of one of the hidden Easter eggs. Tigra licks herself and regens 1%. I think it was included in Tigra's deep dive. Oh crap, no. Whatever. It didn't occur there. Whatever. Spider-Man 2099 to rank 2. I have taken mine to rank 3. But yep, mine's kind of chilly today, you know. I've seen the 1986, the Transformers, the movie before. No, I don't think so. Don't think I have. Don't think I have. What the? I mean, not that it matters too much. I'm gonna be whatever. I need my thumbies. And I can't play. I must watch. It's a really good. Maybe I will. Something is on. I knew I forgot something. Something felt weird. Let's get on the enhancement. Your Spidey 9. Yeah, my Spidey 99 is unfortunately unawakened as well. Mine is unfortunately not awakened either. But it's okay. I'll awaken him eventually. Am I gonna add anything to rank 3 for this level up for me? Nice. Some solid rank ups there. Oh, level up is on. I didn't even know. What the fudge? I'm gonna die with Hyperion. No, but I'm gonna die with Hercules. Or almost die. Man, that was weird. Something's up. So maybe it's 2 years ago, and clearly can be seeing you were more excited, energetic back then about content or in-game interactions. Well, you know, it would be pointless to deny it. It would be just about pointless to deny that. Come on, just die. There we go. Yeah, it's Sub-Zero. Herc doesn't die. Yeah, Herc doesn't die. Don't mind. Okay, so here we are. It's a level up one now. In Summoner's Choice, we would get William Defoe Green Goblin instead of Hobgoblin. Well, to be... yeah, maybe, but I don't know. I think kind of Summoner's Choice thing is pretty much settled, I think. I think it's pretty much settled. Don't you? What's up, Twisted Soul? What's up, ZeroFrost? How are you doing? How am I doing today? I don't know. Page? Level up. Interesting. I actually have a few champions I can quickly level up. Very quickly level up. So this run, 100% opening with joyful excitement for rank 3 Nick Fury. Yeah, well... well, 2 years ago, rank 3 was like a very big thing. And rank 3 is also, you know, kind of mattered more than rank 4s do. Isn't like rank 4s get even less... rank 4s get even less, you know, attack and deep stat increase and stuff, so... I know. Kabam has their work cut out for them. That is 100% true. What score am I up in arenas? I'm actually not doing too well. I think I'm like 38 million or something like that. And I will need to be grinding today a bit more than I have been. What's up, Devastator? I have no Cosmic ISO apparently. Aha, still. First. Yeah, I was one of the first people. I think. Dog, transcend, don't go gentle. Sorry, I don't quite understand what you're trying to say, Devansh. First day of map 7, I can say we are doing well. It's 10 AM here and we're almost done. Nice. Yeah, first days, not most of the time people are like super active and on it, and then when you keep doing it again and again and again, you know, people get a bit more blasé about it, and you know that will happen for sure. But I'm glad you guys are doing well. Okay, let's leave that and let's rank up Squiggle Girl. What's up, Godslayer Steve? Because you didn't want your unduped Claire to be rank 3. Something like that, probably. Think Summoner's Choice is pointless? Yep, I think Summoner's Choice is quite pointless this time around. I think Summoner's Choice is, you know, a decent idea if they use kind of like more niche champions, you know, not as like champions like, you know, Bullseye and stuff like that plenty of people know, but, you know, it's not necessarily like a mainstay kind of like fan favorites. As soon as I start adding champions like Baytray, Bill, and Quicksilver, like it really becomes pointless. Because yeah, if they are, you know who's gonna win. You know champions have no choice, no chance. Like the first time around with Summoner's Choice, I didn't really know much about any of the characters, or too much. And with that, you know, it was interesting because it was really which character kind of appeals to you more. 50 million will be enough for 5-star? I think so too. you do see 171 million gold. I actually had 180 some. I just used a ton of gold not long ago. How did I get so much? I don't know, just play the game. Don't do anything special as far as I'm no. Okay, I can do this like this is fine. Someone shows disaster, it's annoying. I'm to vote 20 times. Yeah, that too. Like why do we have to vote 4 times for one champion? I hate how you're taking 6-star rank 3, you don't get all my milestones for level up. Well, I have gotten all the milestones for level up here, so that's what counts. Let's quickly use a bit of energy and then get grinding, because I'm gonna have to grind off screen for a bit for sure anyhow. And which champion am I gonna put in here? Where's the Corvus at? Got 50 for basic, nice. Supplies do not. Ah, okay, gotcha. Well, do not go gentle still is... I still don't like that node. Still don't like whatever do not go gentle does. Do solo level up events. I don't think I do anything like too specific, you know. I don't even grind for like all the milestones and ruins or anything like that. It's just once you have ranked up all your champions, or most, like all my 3 stars are ranked up, all my 4 stars at rank 3 minimum, except that toad that I just got, and all my 5 stars are at rank 3 minimum. You don't really kind of like, you know, willy-nilly rank or need that gold that much, kind of thing. It is known as a pain. Yeah, I just really don't like doing gentle. Why not make all the champs that are on the list instead of making obscure champs? Well, I don't know. It's Kabam, man. You know, they have their own schedules and stuff like that. You know, realistically, they were never gonna include all the champs on the list. But I'm fine. Like, what I don't understand is like virtually every person or almost every person kind of assumed that Quicksilver and Beta Red Bill would be coming to the game anyways. And what this shows is like, unless you vote them in, then, you know, for instance, Beta Red Bill, let's assume Beta Red Bill loses the vote now. Means like he's not joining the game this year at the very least, you know, it's immediately upsetting a lot. I don't know. So that's why I'm saying, like, you know, these summoner choice things, they're fine. But if there are no like super popular characters. I'm gonna hit 1 million total hero base rating soon. Nice. Congratulations. Congratulations. 1 million is quite a big milestone. Oh, Beta Ray Bill wins. I don't think Beta Ray Bill will win though. Hey, what's up, JJ? How are you doing? Good morning to you. Like Obama already have skeleton based design idea for Beta Ray and Quicksilver. That's why everything was so well arranged. Yep, probably. Probably. Weird business decisions from Kabam. Definitely. Come on, let's clap in that illusion of... Well, it really does feel like that. It really does feel like that. Like, for instance, I really want Agatha to be added. And, like, I voted for Agatha in, like, every rounds and stuff like that. But, you know, it's kind of pointless to vote for her because, you know, it's just not gonna happen. Thoughts on new Act 6 challenges going all over YouTube? don't have any particular thoughts about them. You mean the Hyperion or Havoc that they're killing? I mean, good on them. Good on them. I don't have any particular interest. So my thoughts are, you know, let them do whatever they want. Yeah, I really wish Summer of Pain or Korean Challenge or something like that would come, definitely. But yeah, I really wish. But, well, Quicksilver is science, so I wouldn't mind if Quicksilver wins too much as well. Because Quicksilver is science, so. Not mutant. I like the challenges. Content's very dry this month. There you go. Content is indeed very dry this month. Check this out, boy. Hey, Toad. What's up, Toad? Are you deadish? Ah, Big Silver Centurion absolutely bullies the Toad. Singing behind revives, and then go in with one champ and get KO with another champ. Up to you. Grind revives however you want. Yeah, and just pulled 6-star happy. Nice, congratulations, man. Congratulations. Kind of waiting to dupe mine to take mine to rank 3. Are we gonna know about February buff soon? Yeah, probably. Next week we definitely should be. So is shocked to see a new shiny type. Oh, yes, he is. Rank 3. Yeah, Nimrod is. I like Nimrod a lot. 20-second clip of Nimrod gameplay. You want me to upload a Nimrod video? Like, I'll try to get one out today or tomorrow. I know I'm a bit late on those. So, don't harsh my mellow too much. I'll get it done. Be funny if next month we won't get buff champs as well under excuse. I don't think they can pull that off. I think next month we are not getting 7.4 either, so you know, next month is quite, what's the best way to put it? I think next month will be a good indicator of where Kabam is at, to see whether they can actually respond to players who say that the game feels dead and boring and there isn't much to do and stuff like that. Because not having buff champions this month sucks. Not having any type of like decent event sucks even more. And you know, end result is like extremely underwhelming month. And you know, think about it. It's 16th of January. It's like we're only in the middle of the month. And at no point in January it just felt like, you know, there's some fun shit to do. You know what I mean? So, yeah, we'll see. I don't catch weekend streams, but the blood that woke you up. Welcome, K-Dog, then. Welcome. Hey, what's up, X-Lite? 7.4 final boss name was Grandmaster. I don't think so. It's probably going to be either Karina or Kang, or the young version of Kang. Actually, Special 3 is kind of underrated. It is a bit, yeah, I agree. Because with that Special 3, you can actually end up healing quite a bit. In a sense that, once you activate the Indestructible, you take no damage from Liquid Courage, and that kind of like lets you net some heal, and you still heal with Hercules, you know, over time anyways. And like in kind of, I know in Labyrinth of Legends when I used Hercules and I was like at super low health and my immortality had expired, I just went spamming Special 3s because I could easily recover health. Because if I don't use special attacks, Hercules heals a bit by himself, and then for that period of time when I do have the Indestructible on, he heals even more. And then obviously if you manage to get that power gain from level 3, it's very quick and easy to kind of get back to a level 3. So you just kind of Special 3 spam in this essence, because that power gain gives you a bar of power. Eating a level 3 gives you nearly a bar of power, and then you only need to get 1 bar of power to get back to Special 3. So you can quite actively use it to heal as well. Where I feel Nimrod lands in that class? Well, I made a tech ranking video. I think I ranked Nimrod like 6th or 7th, but I do think he's gonna end up being somewhere in top 5 sooner rather than later. Because Kabam clearly has a direction with mutant champions that you can see with Toad and Sauron, you know, regents and prowess and stuff like that. And we see more and more nodes with prowess all across the board. And Nimrod is by far de facto the best champion to deal with them. Active or passive, doesn't matter, all of that gets shredded. So I do think that Nimrod is going to have similar kind of story to Magneto or Human Torch, hopefully. You know, I know that's putting a lot on a champion, but I do kind of see Nimrod being one of those specialist champions. What's up, Wikos? Nimrod was genuinely like my most wanted pull from current features. Hey, what's up, Sunspotted? How are you doing? I use the same method to cheese the most annoying Havoc and Hyperion with Herc. Yep, it really does work quite well. Just spam your level 3s and, you know, you eat a level 3 in return. That gives you nearly a bar of power. And easy peasy. And then you get another bar of power from Herc's ability. Give me 28 revives, 20%, 40% revives for the Grandmaster fight. I just finished today on my 3rd try. So it's not best in revives. Make sure you watch the guide before the fight. Oh, you definitely should watch guides before the fight. But hey, congratulations, Godslayer, congratulations. Happy Insomnia Node. Happy Insomnia indeed. Yeah, exactly. It's not just mutants, it's prowess nodes and regen nodes. And also, like, you know, other classes also have access to either prowess or regen. So it's kind of exactly like, you know, Human Torch destroys all Mystic class and champions with energy attacks. Then you have Magneto, who basically destroys all Tech class and all Metal champions from different classes. And then, like, if you take a look at, I don't know, Mystic class, you can probably have quite fun time against Diablo. Man Thing, you probably would have a very fun time, because under 50% Man Thing would be spamming heals all the time. Mojo, maybe not Mojo. Mojo, maybe not so much, because Mojo would make you burst a lot. But Kalwich Sigil should be quite a good matchup, because she can gain prowesses on herself too. Sorcerer Supreme gains prowesses on herself, not prowesses but regens. And, you know, more and more. And, you know, as more champions get released, I'm sure there'll be more champions who have those mechanics. Like, who has access to plenty of regen and prowess here? Possibly Cersei. Nimrod can possibly destroy Cersei. That could be interesting, maybe. Nimrod should be quite good against King Groot, I think. Can just immediately get rid of that regen. Angel's regens would fuel Nimrod up quite well, I think. You know, there will be champions in every class where Nimrod's kind of good for. And then obviously all the nodes specifically. You rank Nimrod without the dupe. I'm not sure. I think Nimrod needs at least 1 in dupe to get those extra benefits, because the Nimrod's dupe, the most crucial point I realized, I don't think the sig level matters that much. Sig level, I think, is helpful, but I think this one, if attacking against mutant, Nimrod's ability generate +1 armor up whenever gaining a personal armor up. If defending, yeah, so you can ramp up really quickly. But I think I still would. But I'd be conscious that I want to get this guy at least awakened. I don't think he needs necessarily super high sig to get, you know, that increased duration. But against mutants, you can basically be in your super mode all the time because of it. Well, it feels so dumb for Pardines, yeah. Well, revive value is quite dumb. But no, there is a point of 100 units for team revive, because most of the time when you use team revives, like, most of the time when you need a revive, you don't need to revive a team. That's why they are cheaper, specifically for that reason. Awakening is way more important than SIG levels for Nimrod, in my opinion, yeah. Because the SIG levels basically eradicate protocol gains unblockable special attacks and increases the potency and duration of special attack effects by 10 to 35%. Potency and duration of special attack effects. So, as long as you have SIG 1, you get your extra armor ups against mutants, and you also get unblockable special attacks and eradicate protocol. SIG level 1 Nimrod has 10% increased potency and duration on effects, and SIG 200 has 35% increased potency and duration, which, you know, is more damage definitely and is more useful, but, you know, it's not that big of a deal. How many points to get 5-star Toad? I think it's probably going to be around 50 million-ish. Most likely. I don't know though. When I thought Nimrod was already powerful enough, so where he took 4 special 3s from Havoc's 50 KPI. Oh yeah, because his armor ups reduce the damage basically. His armor ups are crazy. One second. Where is it? Was it up top? No. Titan Protocol. 20% damage reduction on all incoming critical hits plus 25% potency per armor up. That's one of the things. So basically, if you have enough armor ups, then critical hits will deal pretty much no damage. And also, when the opponent launches a special attack, inflict the cowardice debuff, reducing special attack damage by 40%. And that, you know, in combination with all your armor ups and stuff, just eats all the damage up. What temperature is here? Here is like 4 degrees Celsius. Here is 4 degrees Celsius. Hey, what's up, Yash? But yeah, I think at the moment where we are in the game, I kind of see it as a waste to use units on revives pretty much ever. Like for about 10 or 11 months a year, my revives are just expiring and potions and stuff like that. And especially now with the changes in the early act and whatnot, you can farm them so easy. You can get like, I don't know, 5-6 revives a day easy, 7, maybe more. Mine's 19 Celsius. Ooh, that's rough. That's rough. But yeah, those, like, anywhere basically. 215 is decent one, on 216 can be decent one as well, but basically anywhere in Act 3 can be good place to farm revives. Pretty much anywhere in Act 5. Oh, come on. So I need to get like 50 million, so I have some grinding ahead of me.
Shut up and take my money.
Chels $50.
Hey,
Hi,
Chels.
Katie and chat.
I was wondering what you're up to, but good morning. Good morning to you. Well, it's not morning to you, actually. Shouldn't you be asleep? I started this stream, like, this is the one stream that I actually started later than I normally do. But hey, good morning, Chel. Thank you very much. Randomly, not even a single message in chat. Not even a single message in chat. Now we are. Hi, Katie. Well, hello there, Chels. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. Oh, by the way, I'm thinking there will probably be a couple of changes in the channel, and one of the more important ones is that I will probably try to have Sundays off. I'll probably try to have Sundays off. But I'll work it out shortly and let you guys know exactly what I'm going to be doing. Which champion was... Oh, right, there you go. But yes, Chels, an absolute legend. What's up, Top Fun? How are you doing? And I'm glad that you moved 5 degrees warmer. No one. Just got all balls from featured. Ah, right here. Yeah, that's... I think I got 1 or 2 in my opening as well. But, you know, I got quite good pulls in my featured opening, so people are saying that I have no right to complain about anything, so there we go. What will I do at 4 AM on my Sunday? Don't know. No, it's just kind of meant... I want to have like a day where I can sleep in with my girlfriend a bit. We can, you know, make breakfast together and do stuff around the house and stuff like that. I kind of feel like I need it, and I feel like she needs it as well, so for a while I'll try to stay away from YouTube on Sundays. And make it kind of, you know, not a lazy day, but house day. You know, go shopping or go get some bits for the house and stuff. Ah, this was funny. So yesterday I put together the table for the living room. The living room is nearly, well, the living room is livable. There are like a few boxes left in there. Pulled toad from crystal. Very good. I am trying to grind for a toad. Just a 5-star, but still. But hey, congratulations, Shots. Congratulations. How do you like him so far? Anyways, where was I? So living room is like pretty much nearly livable now. Like we have like, you know, TV table there. We have like, you know, couch, carpet, you know, looks neat. And I set up a table, kind of like a dining table yesterday. And it was only yesterday that occurred to me that we do not own a single chair in this house. Like, not one. Except for the, you know, 2 desk chairs, you know, computer chairs. The one that I sit on now, and my girlfriend has one too. So we don't have... It's kind of funny. So at some point I'm going to be trying to go and find myself some appropriate chairs, which is obviously something that I am not allowed to do by myself, because I just know if I'm gonna pick the chairs that I like, there's gonna be something wrong with them and I'm gonna have to return them or what have you. So but it's all good. But yeah, have you tried messing around with Toad yet? Sleeping is an option. Well, we wouldn't be sleeping, it would be just, you know, cuddling, putting on something, or... Oh no, ISO. That ISO problem... Well, I guess I can relate to. For first time in ever, I have run out of cosmic ISO. I mean, I still have some ISO, but... I can fix all your problems in your house for a good amount. How much is a good amount? I wouldn't mind somebody coming in and just fixing the house up. I'm really, like, I'm not the worst at, you know, house stuff and things like that. And, you know, I have done plenty, but I'm really not in love with it either. Heck, so nice to have? Of course it is. I really want Kabam to turn Expo red while buffing him. I think Deadpool X-Force is more likely to get buffed. You can just turn the stream on for 2 hours and go back to sleep. I can do that maybe. 10k is my deal for you. What do I get for 10k? Whatever you like. I think I'm gonna have to pass. That sounds awfully vague. But such is life. Explode that. Oh yeah, my bad then. But yeah, I do think that Deadpool X-Force buff could be coming. I do think that Deadpool X-Force buff could be. Oh wait, this is wrong champion. So how much will you grind for Toad? Probably around 50 million. You little witch. What I want to check. You're famous now, come on. Dude. I'm not famous, nor I'm able to afford it, trust me. Come on, let's beat up that storm. Top that 50 mil, how 72 6-star champs, no units, personal best, good luck to you, dude. Good luck to you, KC. Good luck to you, KC, too. But yeah. No, slowly but surely, you know, more and more things are getting done, so that does kind of feel better, that there has been some sort of progress around the home. Because it's been a while and, and as for your autograph, if I see you in the street, of course you would. I mean... Oh, thanks, Zero. Oh, it seems like an annoying defender, that he does. That he does. He does have some quirky, useful things, though. You know, for Acid Wash, I think he might not be all that bad. It's okay, I'm gonna get the Toad, hopefully. Take my Toad to rank 5. No, I'm gonna take my Toad to rank 3. And then we'll see. Then we'll see how he does. I think this works. I'll get to mess around with rank 3 Toad later today. I can probably even give him an awakening gem if I wanna, because I don't kind of care for my awakening gems. Okay, let's clap in, strap in, clap in, Mr. Fury. Think you're a big man, yeah? And so I tried Doom for Sauron, boss. He works really well until you get the passive bleed on you. Well, you shouldn't let the passive bleed thing happen. Won't hurt, but can't seem to pass on Kitty or Nimrod now. Well, it's kind of up to you. It's kind of up to you. I have that video where I have that spreadsheet posted. I would just go with whichever has best mathematical odds of getting what I really want. Last week I uploaded a video on whether you should open basics or features. I think of Hercules dupe. Well, again, it's still kind of up to you. There is that, if anybody can link that video from earlier this week, that spreadsheet that was made by Wars. If you really want to know what's best for you, then fill in that spreadsheet. Simple as that. What's up, Eric Nelson? How are you doing? So this is the deal, 2K to fly there from New York City. 2K from... No, sorry. Sorry, I trust me. If I had 10K, I wouldn't be in the situation I am right now. So there you go. There's the video. Thank you, ZeroFrostNinja. Thank you very much. Can't wait for my Cowboys to play the 49ers in 13 hours. I don't even know what sport that is.
Hugo_Punisher $5. Hi JJ.
Well, that's one way to say hello, and I don't even mind. Impossible to ignore. NFL, that's your football league. Yeah, right, yes. Or what you Americans call football anyways. JJ always gets special hello. Yeah, she's pretty much everybody's favorite moderator. But yeah, you can prevent that bleed, because the bleed only activates when he dashes. So if you don't let him dash, then, you know, be there. It should be there. Oh, look at poor Magneto getting clapped by Hood. United's 3 AM. Well, it's 10 AM here, so only 7-hour difference. Only 7-hour difference. What do I need to do today? I actually need to pop to the stores as well. I'm out of cat food, and my cats looked at me disapprovingly this morning. I mean, I gave them something, but they were not too happy. I have spoiled my stray cat. Well, X-Lions make 2 once, I believe. Maybe. Second account was in the Alliance, so you go second account. He's skilled sub. Well, to be fair. No, that's good then. That's good. Let's see, there's more to it then. Well, just so you know, JJ is the best moderator here. It's pretty much the HR department. Anyone check in JS? Yeah, can you tell us, Emma, how your how your carrot kerfuffle ended? What happened to your carrot meal? Good old days when I spend my weekly check. Good old days. Yeah. I can look at a lot of stupid old days too, but Can you show us your cat on the stream? I cannot, because they are not house cats. They are strays that I'm just kind of taking care of. I built them a tiny house outside because they don't really want to come outside. There is one of them that does come inside now and then, but you know, it's not like I can just carry him around and stuff like that. Still a stray cat. And I just take care of them. I have an entire stray cat family. They kind of were here when we moved in. And when we just moved in, the kittens were like that small, like tiny little things. And now they're already like, you know, almost regular sized cats. So they have grown well. And, you know, I have a big black and white cat, like largely black with some white spots. That's the dad. And then there is like white and gray patterned cat. That's the mom. The mom doesn't like me very much. The mom is like the most aggressive towards me. She still hisses at me sometimes. I did end up getting her to eat from my hand at some point, but I had spent like 3.5 hours to do that. And the dad is the friendliest. The dad kind of lets me pet him and comes close and meows at me and stuff like that. And the two kids are kind of nor here nor there. But I love them. It's stupid to say like that, but I like them a lot, you know? It just feels good. And they're awesome. And they're funny, because they do funny shit. Because they also like play in the backyard and jump on the trees and play with each other. And I give them some toys, and it's always kind of fun with them. And if I run out of cat food, then I feel bad. I feel guilty. So now after the stream, I'm gonna have to go to the store just to get them some food. The boys are the most friendly ones. I think so too. Did KO's Sauron Ryan Infinity War? Nice. Petition for moderator tier list? No. JJ is on top though. Barely use Fury anymore, and then we are making my 600 rank 3, and all of a sudden he's in at least 50% of my team. Yeah, that's kind of, that's I think more so is the psychological effect, because you don't really want to use 5 stars. But when you have somebody at 6-star rank 3, you think, you know, yeah, I'm bringing in the best possible guns here, kind of thing. I know exactly what you mean. And Fury is a beast though. Fury is such a beast. Private mod tier list? Nope. You kicked JJ? How dare you? Hey, what's up, Fluffy? How are you doing? Nimrod, the safest. There we go. Nimrod is the safest option. But yeah, so since the stream finishes, I'm gonna put on the big boy pants and go to get some food to the cats. Because, and here's the thing, when I go outside to smoke, the cats always kind of like watch out for me, and when I'm outside, they always kind of all gather around as well. It's kind of like a funny, nonchalant way. They don't swarm me. Only cat that actually approaches me is the dad cat. He's gonna be chilling next to me and waiting. Kind of like a dog, to be honest. But the both kittens and the mom cat, they also all of a sudden appear somewhere in the corners of the garden and kind of like, you know, try to be inconspicuous, but still look at me all the time. It's funny. Funny. It's a good game we play, where I pretend that I don't know what they want. And I go outside and they just have a smoke and they look at me. And then before I go in, it's like, haha, I had your food all along. and then I give them the food. I probably spend too much money on their food though, but I mean, realistically, I shouldn't be feeding them as much. Or I shouldn't be, at the very least, I shouldn't be buying as much wet food for them. But, you know. Uh-oh. Whoops. Shit. Whatever. We're gonna do that. I forgot that I can't parry this thing. It's okay. Abel, go show that APOC. Who's the boss? Who's the real boss? You passed the dad's cat swipe check? I guess I did. So KT has adorable little kitten bodyguards? Yes, I do. I 100% do. That cat probably gonna get a divorce. That cat has slept inside like 5-6 nights as well. That cat's chill. They have not announced buffs for February yet. No. With no information on that. But yes, it's kind of funny, but I genuinely feel bad if I don't have enough food for them now. Enough of the good food anyways. I still have like half of the big pack of dry food, which I put out for them as well. But you know, they don't really like that much. They want the... They like the food pouches and stuff. Come on. See? Nothing's gonna happen. Just hit me, you slouch. What's up, Samir Sharma? Null isn't really too great for arenas, by the way, because he really needs a bit longer fight to shine. Cats are such little dickheads at you. Oh. Yeah, exactly. They are like little wankers, but they mind little wankers. Like I have one different cat coming to this place now that I have only started seeing for the last couple of days. And I hate that little shit. Honestly, I chase it away all the time. You know why? Because I saw him picking on the tiny kitten and get into a big fight with the dad cat. So, because there's food here, he comes to try and take them and, you know, but he's massive. So, they get in fights. And, like, you know, it's kind of weird because all of them are the stray cats, right? But I have my 4, and that other stray cat is an asshole that's not welcome here. So whenever I put out the food, I kind of make sure that, you know, he's not around or I chase him away myself.
Fluffy Pig Monster $4.99 for the cats.
Well, thank you, Fluffy Pig. Thank you very much. But yeah, so it's still a stray cat. There's virtually no real difference in between, you know, the papa cat that I feed and this other one. But that other one I hate. I mean, not hate, but chase him away because he gets into a fight with my cat. So I need to, you know, protect my kitters. Oh, Devansh wishes he could quake. Isn't that sweet? But you can't, can you? Can we create alternate account with the same email ID? No. You need a new email. I think. Cat food fund. Why, thank you, Zero. Thank you very much. This is for cat food fund 50 days from now, though. Just saying. But thanks.
Shut up and take my money.
ZeroFrostNinja $10. Cat food fund.
What's up, Lawrence? How are you doing? Act 6 is Quake's Playground? Yeah, definitely. Where in the game do you like to try null and showcase? I don't know yet. I haven't made the showcase yet, Ramin. Wait, what? Oh. Stupid. Sorry. Did you see my second 6-star Nexus selection? It was between Awakening, Hulkbuster, and Moleman. I'd go with Moleman. I think I'd go with Moleman. I like animals, they're easier to trust than humans. Definitely, 100% I agree with that. And those little shitheads kind of just make you happy, you know? I don't know, I can get into an argument with my girlfriend, storm outside for a smoke, play with cat for 10 minutes, come back, and I'm like, everything's peachy. Not even upset anymore. Do you follow tennis? Nope. Absolutely not. Zero interest in tennis. Awakening, Hulkbuster, or new Moleman? Definitely Moleman. Oh, and finally on Quake fan. Haha. Who that is Canadian champ doesn't show? What? Are you talking about Canadian champ? Forgot about Streamlabs, my bad. It's all good, don't worry, Zero. Don't worry about that. Guardian Tech 1, Sassy are Canadian. Yes, those two are Canadians. You know, Wolvies, all versions of Wolverine are Canadians, and Deadpools are Canadians. Then Squirrel Girl is Canadian too. And Sabretooth, and something else. What do you think about Novak Saga? I think it's quite ridiculous, the entire situation. I don't know the details of it, but it's kind of like a good showcase on how fucked up the planet is. At the same time, I think there's probably plenty that, you know, Novak did wrong, and if he had done everything correctly. I think he has a point about, like, not getting vaccinated. I think if you don't want to get vaccinated, you know, nobody should be absolutely forcing you, especially now with Omicron. I am vaccinated, I am pro-vaccines and all that other stuff, but I am absolutely categorically against mandating shit like that by law. I think it's a scary thing, like, you know, I would also be categorically against the vaccine passport type of shit and anything like that. You know, we don't want that. We never want that under any circumstances, really. And there's much more to get into. So I am definitely with the idea of that, you know, if you do not want to get vaccinated, you should be able to live your life. Maybe you need to take, you know, yeah, some more tests, or, you know, you have some sort of kind of other difficulties or whatever, but you should be 100% able not to take a vaccine if you don't want to. It should never be a law. It should never be a requirement. Especially since the vaccine is as new as it is and whatnot. And because for people like Novak, coronavirus absolutely does nothing, really. Like, you know, he's literally one of the healthiest people on the planet. And vaccines do not stop the spread. At least of Omicron, as far as we know. I do think, you know, there is point for him, but at the same time, I also do think that he fucked up a lot of things. He probably lied a lot in, you know, his paperwork and whatever not, which he kind of admitted to. So I kind of think that half of it is self-inflicted. And I'm not talking again about choosing not to get vaccinated. I'm talking about how he handled the entire thing. I think literally, you know, significant portion of it is self-inflicted. At the same time, I also think that Australia right now is probably, you know, one of the craziest countries. Those all kind of... It's quite scary that in Australia you have these detention hotels or detention camps pretty much. Because that's what they really are, aren't they? Like every other country, like you need to quarantine after you, I don't know, arrive in the UK, you know, you go home and you quarantine there. You don't need to stay in some shitty letdown hotel. And that's literally such a stupid, scary idea. But thank you, Hugo. Thank you very much. So I do think that nobody looks good in that Novak Djokovic scandal thing. I think Australia looks like a fucked up place to go and do anything with. My image of Australia has significantly changed over the course of the last 2 years. And I think he as a human being also doesn't come out looking great. So I think that's where I'm at. Both of them fucked up. That's what I think. Hey, what's up, Messiah? How are you doing? When new 6-star pool thinking a small man in there. It was Hitmonkey. I picked almost thinking. Ooh. You suck, Lawrence. You suck. Mole man's not in there. You suck so much. You want me now? The controls are bugged and that's why you're giving compensation each month. The compensation is going overflow. You don't give it. As you know. Yeah, I know. It is annoying. It is annoying. Especially Alliance War revives. Like, you know. And it can't be eternal. Oh, I can't interfere in cat business. No, I do interfere. I do interfere. And didn't know that cats are great for human health. Is it? Generally, we have a cat that sleeps with us. She purrs. My wife and I get into bed, and my monster pup greets me every day. And I come home unconditional. They're so happy. Yeah, I definitely want to get the next, you know, year or two. I do plan on getting some pets. Home inside like house pets. What's up, Giannis? How are you doing? I prefer dogs and cats. Like I generally, you know, like both. I think you know, all animals are awesome pretty much, and especially when it comes to cats and dogs. You know, they're very different, yeah, but you know, cats are awesome, but so are dogs. So I never understood that. Oh, you're a cat person or a dog person. Just like animals. What, off to bed? Well, alright. See you next time, Zero. See you next time. Which Karina's challenge is the easiest one? Probably the Mystic Dispersed, Hugo. Probably the Mystic Dispersed is the easiest one, I'd say. 735 Cosmic Avalanche application. Best counters here. Alexander Bishop. I don't quite remember. Honestly, for the Cosmic Avalanche. What did Cosmic Avalanche do? What is the suffocation? I don't remember that lane. 735. Dogs are just adorable. Cats are adorable too. How many days did it take 80 feet? Dude, I have no idea. I have no idea. You know, I reached level 60 about 6 years ago. And I have no clue how many days it took. Yeah, no, I have zero idea. Toad seems very decent. I've been using the 4-star. What do you think about him? I don't know much about him yet. I think it's gonna be, he could be quite annoying defender. I don't see him as like a top tier attacking option, but I could be wrong, so we'll see what happens. Purchased meat biscuits for my uncle's dog worth 2,000 and got that dog shit is vegan. What the? You bought vegan dog biscuits? That's like for $2,000? That's like the most hipster thing I have heard. Hey, these are my vegan dog biscuits, gluten-free. People. Undo was rank 3? Yes. In my opinion, yes. Facts, no one wins. There you go. Hey, what's up, Corvinus? How are you doing? Is the shortage ventilator still a thing? I don't think so. I don't think so. One thing that made me think twice about not getting vaccinated, and it's fine. I don't think the ventilator shortage is a big thing anyways. And, you know, half of the people that end up in those hospitalization stats from COVID are in hospital with something else and just happened how COVID and, you know, often didn't even realize it. Okay, so here's also, like, again, I have vaccine. I'm not against vaccines, but I will tell you that what we call vaccines for COVID aren't really vaccines if you think about it. There's some sort of preventative medicine, but, you know, if you get chickenpox vaccine or smallpox vaccine, something like that, you don't expect to have a milder case of smallpox. You expect that disease not to kind of go. There is a difference whether you're using vaccine that has been tested for 10-15 years and, you know, completely stops an illness, or you're using a vaccine that has been rushed through and, you know, eases your illness if you do happen to catch it. But at the same time, yeah, I do think, you know, vaccinating, you know, is good for yourself. But again, I don't think it should be forced. I don't think it should be, you know, gun to everybody's head on get vaccinated or you lose your job. And I also think that natural immunity is thing. If you have had COVID, I don't think you should get vaccinated. You know. But what do I know? In general, like at the moment with boosters. I'm vaccinated, but I have zero interest in getting boosters. Like when they started saying that you're gonna have to get boosters like every 5 or 6 months, this is where they kind of lost me. You know, if somebody puts a gun to my head and tells me that you're not allowed to go to the store unless you get boosted, you know, sure, I will get the booster. But, you know, I'm vaccinated. I've played long and I'm just kind of done with this whole thing. Those boosters can, again, yeah, go and shrug themselves. Well, let me know if you jump on the Discord. I do think that obviously, like for certain like demographics and populations, you know, it's very important to get vaccinated. Certain professions, perhaps even, but you know, that's important to understand that, you know, vaccines are a good thing, even such as they are right now. They are still helpful. And you should get vaccinated. You should get vaccinated, in my opinion. But again, I don't think that anybody has a right to force people to get them. Or I don't think that, you know, anybody has a right to implement some sort of vaccine passports and fuck not what.
Shut up and take my money.
Messiah 66 $9.99. On call for car.
I am there. Where are you? I am there. Where are you? Satan looks under his bed for people who force their pets to be vegan. Oh, that's so true. Got my booster job yesterday. Arm hurt. That's about it. That's fair.
Yo.
Hey,
Yo.
You want the rank 3 War Machine? I have a rank 2 War Machine. I quite like War Machine as well, by the way. But what's up, Messiah? How are you doing?
You know, drunk random talk. So this is gonna be funny. Epically funny. So hey, I'm glad the beard has grown back in. So now you look like semi like yourself. So I can call you semi sassy.
Yeah, my beard is coming back. My beard grows quite quick. That's definitely.
I cut my beard off after yours, and my beard is bigger than yours already. So I don't know about quick. So
Well, of course it is. I'm sorry. I forgot that everything is competition.
oh no, not a competition. I'm just saying, giraffe to the elephant. So since you want to talk shit. Anyways, I do
Yeah.
take partial. Casey, I normally don't always disagree with you, but this one I'm gonna have to.
About what?
The vaccinations.
What? I'm vaccinated, Like,
No, I know, but let me put out some level of science because we talk more and you know more about my family history and more about that. So I will say, if you're not vaccinated, please, by all means, get vaccinated. If you have a hesitation for vaccination and you can't trust my word, go see a doctor. Go see an expert and talk to the person and the expert in the situation. Let me get my PSA. We don't kink shame. We don't shame on no levels on this channel. So I just want to make sure that part's dude.
yeah, no, I also want to make sure that people understand I am pro-vaccines. I do think vaccines are a good thing. But I also think that even Fluffy Pig writes out, Katie, the vaccine was made to keep you from getting sick, so you no need to go to hospital. It still replicates the nasal lining. It was made this way because it was made so rapidly. That's exactly the point. But also people don't understand that this vaccine is not like your normal and regular vaccines. Because it was made rapidly. There will be vaccines that, likely work, way better. That are going to be made 5 to 10 years from now. But at the same time, I am pro-vaccine. I think you should get vaccine unless you have a good reason not to. At the same time, though, and this is the important distinction, at the same time, I don't think, vaccine passport should be a thing. I don't think, some sort of mandate should be a thing in general. Like, okay, if you work in a hospital or elderly home, sure, of course, all of you have to get vaccinated, stuff like that. But I don't think if you, do some random, if you're a janitor somewhere, I don't think you should be forced to get vaccinated, for instance.
And you know what? And KT, 90% of me agrees with you. And I will tell anybody, and 90% of me agrees. Honestly, I'm a firm believer in your own free choice, but I also am a firm believer in free information. If you have, but my thing is have a conscious level of information, like have the basics.
Now, here's the thing. I could understand a law to get vaccinated if the vaccines, shut down the spread. If it means that if you get vaccinated, let's say you're like 50 or 80 or 90% less likely to get it and transmit and stuff like that. I would be like, yeah, fucking get vaccinated. Let's get over with it. Turns out it fucking doesn't matter. It turns out the vaccine is basically just for you so you don't get as ill as you otherwise would. In which case, I still think it's a good thing. You should do it so you don't have to go to hospital, so you don't have to, bother people, spend medical money and funds and budgets and, go to hospitals and whatever not. But I don't think anybody should be allowed to tell you you have to do it.
And you know what?
Let me put it like this. If somebody can tell you to get a COVID vaccine so you don't get more ill than you otherwise would, then somebody should also be able to tell you that you cannot eat that amount of sugar, that you can't eat that and that and that and that.
No,
because
exactly what I was going to get into. So you actually speak to what I was getting into. So I agree with you. And I'll tell anybody, I'm vaccinated, boosted, and it wasn't by choice. But it was more so because I have a pre-existing condition, and I also have children. And for me to see my children, I had to be with pre-existing conditions. I had to be careful. So I had to look at it from a different perspective, and I also put things in different perspectives. So I
understand
I'm
that. That is a very important thing, that everybody's circumstances are different.
are very different. So my only 2 cents of it is like, look, if you don't want to get vaccinated, dude, that's fine. At least look into the and my thing. You know how I feel about this. At least go talk to a doctor.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that.
Go to a medical person who's trained on this. Don't depend on secondhand, third-hand information.
It's like, don't do
That's my
Facebook
and
research.
that's where, and thank you. That's where that's where, because a lot of people are doing Facebook research on a booster, and people are saying that, and people are still dying. And I'm sorry, like, I spent most of my entire life helping people not to die.
Yeah, no,
Like,
of course, I 100% agree.
so, like,
And you know, Facebook and a lot of like scary places, you know, there is a scary amount of filth out there, leaning one way or another. Let's be fair here, you know, and that is one of the biggest problems here, because all your news channels and governments and stuff like that have not really been quite truthful with us either, have they? With like this and that many people are hospitalized with COVID. It turns out that up to 50% of the people just happen to have COVID, and their hospitalization has nothing to do with COVID, for instance, you know? Because you don't know what to believe, really.
The best fucking information you ever just said was right there, because the situation is that there's so much in communication as far as for what it is, because it's changing so fast and people don't understand. And whiplash, and for people who understand the business context, communication whiplash, when I say this term, it's a bad effect. It's always a bad effect. That's what the world is dealing with.
Yeah, exactly, because you know, it's kind of like there is a, you know, very radical Facebook group that's like completely nuts. And then again, like, I genuinely do not believe pretty much any public announcement from any government in the world, or any kind of like official big mainstream news media, because all of them have been so fucking wrong and talked about so fucking irrelevant things and put so much spin on all of it that it's just filthy. It's like, your president, like, it's a pandemic of the unvaccinated. Literally 50% of the infections are vaccinated people, like, you know. This is, and I'm gonna say, let me say the statement, and we can leave it alone and move on. Yeah. And I tell people, I have people who are around me who are vaccinated, who haven't had their first shot. I've had people that boosted, and I tell people, it's like, look, I don't feel comfortable about them, personally speaking, and I don't. Because I mean, I understand the science behind it, but I have a different perspective, and I have a different level of information. But I always tell somebody, dealing with this is like going into war without a bulletproof vest on. Like, would you rather have a bulletproof vest or no? Like, it's that simple. It is that simple. It's not gonna save your life, but it might save your life. So it's like, which would you rather have? Yeah, but again, like, but exactly on your comparison, when you're going into war, but what you need to understand that a lot of people go to war in different manners. If you're ground infantry, yeah, sure, you'd rather have bulletproof vest. If you're flying an airplane, or if you're working as a kitchen staff in the war camp, you know, you don't need that bulletproof vest. It's that conversation you need to have. That's why I say it in that perspective, because people don't understand that perspective. And it's literally to break it down to the simplest part of people. The simplest part of people would understand the level of, oh, I got to go into war. Where would you fit in war? Yeah, exactly. Where would you? And that is the difference. And that's why I'm saying, like, obviously it's a good thing to have been vaccinated. But again, on a personal note, again, about 75% reason why I got vaccinated is just so everybody would leave me the fuck alone. No, I'm serious. Like, you know. I'm just gonna laugh. I'm just gonna laugh. I'm sorry. It's the same thing as like, at this point, I'm kind of like on those boosters. Like, I have zero fucking interest in those boosters. If somebody is gonna knock on my door and tell me that, or somebody's gonna go on TV and tell me that unless I get a booster, I can't, I don't know, go to the store or whatever else, I'll go get the booster. But unless I absolutely have to, I'm fucking done with it. And you know what? And I think everybody in the same thing, because I think everybody's tired, and I think everybody's and see, that's the different. And see, this is a different mindset that
I don't want to. I didn't want to go down the rabbit hole.
But yeah, anyways, let's change it up. Let's change the
Yeah,
subject.
please. Yeah,
So,
let's
did your
please,
ladies
please.
take your spine away yet?
Yes, she took all my spine and my wallet. Does that make you happy?
Yes.
You know what? Fuck you. Dude, sorry, I'll pay $10 to the damn sweat jar. Fuck you. Hey. Nah, play the damn red button since I already sent over to. No, you just play the red button for you, not for anybody else. For you, KT. You, because you little. Okay.
There you go.
But no, overarching. Yeah, house and stuff. So.
I know.
But I did sign the contract on it though, so I'm happy about that part.
You did sign the contract already?
Yeah, we signed it. Signed it Thursday.
When do you get to move?
Oh God, this is brand new bill, so like 6-7 months.
Oh, still a while.
And she's already changing damn plans. So there you go.
Alright.
All right, let me catch up with the little chat.
Okay,
Hey, see, personally, let me shout out Fluffy Pig Monster. Love this dude. Love this guy. Guys, love this dude. Love this dude. The communication on this. Actually, no, we're going to skip anything. We're going to skip anything about COVID right now. We are going to get back to MCOC. We are not going to get super political right now, and we just don't want to just like upset the vibe. It's early in the morning for some of us, late in the evening for some of us.
But I think this is also like one of the most important things, not necessarily just on this subject, but on pretty much every subject. I think people need to understand that, talking about things is healthy, and talking with people you do not necessarily share the exact same life experiences is pretty much, one of the most important things you can do to kind of, be better, be smarter, grow, or call it as you will. And I purposely talk more with people who disagree with me rather than people who agree with me, just because at the end of that conversation, I know more, I understand more, and, either I am able to better argument myself, because I have had to test my beliefs and my opinions, or I have changed my opinion, And people need to understand that talking about this or anything else, it's very important to be able to talk about it without thinking that somebody is necessarily meaning you harm or trying to offend you or trying to do, whatever. Conversation and debate is important.
And for anybody who just like listening to the channel or just now pound the like button, subscribe, all that good stuff. We really talk up when we get into political or deep thought topics. We literally want you guys to respond in the chat, and we want you guys to literally like have your opinion, and we take your opinion in consideration because your opinion is a different perspective than anybody has. KT, I know you have a European-based background, but you also have a Russian-Latvian background as far as for certain things. So how you feel? I have a multicultural background. From my standpoint, specifically on certain tech and context.
Yeah,
but
and like for me also, the thing that is quite different is because I am an immigrant to this country. I moved to a different country, and I was very, very poor for a really, really long time. And, all that comes with completely different sets of experiences and thought processes and stuff like that.
And I say this, and as an American, before I say too much descriptive information, as an American, I understand I can never, me personally, I've served in the military. For me, I'm like anybody who wants to ever serve in the military, who wants to defect, come to this country, serve in the military, like I'm proud because they feel enough to leave and do whatever. So it's so much different in the context because I've seen different worlds and different governments work.
Yeah.
So I have a very, very broad view on a lot of things. And This is the one time, KT, I honestly agree with you about a lot of things. I'm not forcing nothing on nobody, but I want everybody to have the right information. That's it.
Well, that's kind of the problem, is because everybody says they have the right information, and you don't know where the right information is, really. Like, it's borderline impossible in today's age. And
right now, that is true. And that's the problem.
And that is the problem. And the answer is not less information. The answer is integrity and reliability, which is something I feel a lot of mainstream, how best to say, mainstream organizations have absolutely lost. Because, you know, a lot of stupid shit has went down all the globe, in America, in the UK, in many different countries. You know, people did things that absolutely did not make things better. People said one thing the one day, said the other thing the other day, so on and so forth. And you, like, what's the best way to put it? If 5 years ago, there would be a global announcement from CDC or World Health Organization or something like that, I'd listen to that shit, and I wouldn't necessarily 100% believe it, but I naturally assume that it's true. I don't anymore. I really don't.
Casey, I'm gonna say something, and I think I want to just end this part of the discussion so we can move on.
Yeah.
But I think the socialization and the pirate kind of context within information has taken over the actual fact of information now. I think people want to be sensationalized. I think people are kind of like, what's the verb? Like, you know how you see reality TV, then you thank you. Right. I think that's what and I don't think people have a natural context anymore to have anything from that perspective. And for me, specifically, excuse me,
I think since our phones got so smart, I think a lot of people got a lot dumber. That's one of the bigger problems. I think a lot of people have lost their ability to think for themselves.
Thank you. Better summed up by you. Anyways, we are moving on past this topic, so we will not acknowledge anything that's talking about this topic in the chat. So please understand, it's not that we're not reading your chat. We are just moving on. Anyways,
moving
Sassy.
on. Anyways,
Sassy, I see you have a semi-grown beard back though.
Oh, my beard's coming along nicely.
Does she like it or no? Does she want you to shave it back off or no?
She liked it when I did shave, and she likes when I have my beard. She likes. What's the best way to put it? There has to be a proportion. She still expects.
Is she giving you the Shaq shake? Is she giving you the JJ shake?
No. What's the best way to put it? Like, I myself, and I think she as well, kind of prefer that most of the time I do have the beard. But if I shave it off once in a while, you know, it's still kind of like a nice change. It's just a lot different.
You know, it's weird looking at you looking like a little baby with a military.
Hey, I might look like a baby, but never a little one.
Yeah, giraffe. Anyways, don't start shit. Talk shit you can keep up. So this Vegas trip that everybody is actually, now I have like 7 other streamers in on this. So this Vegas trip. This Vegas trip we're gonna talk about. Whenever COVID lifts just a wee bit, we're doing this Vegas trip. We're all right. I'm literally trying to bring Jacobkanda to Vegas if I can help it. So for those that don't understand and know, I travel a lot. I don't mind doing stupid stuff. I do meetups, and if you're close enough to me, shit, I will fly to you just for dinner. We are trying to find this.
If his wife to be lets him.
Oh, well, you know the wife joined. You know, the wife coming. You know, already know how that goes. you
Messiah wants to get me to USA. Yes.
Yes, I've been trying to get you to USA for what, 2 or 3 years now.
I think a bit over a year now. Okay, maybe a year and a half, somewhere.
This has been longer than that, right?
Maybe. Oh yeah. Wait, COVID has been around for like a year and a half, so yeah, probably around 2 years.
No, because we were talking about the meetup before COVID.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. So probably around 2 years.
We started. Yeah, I 2, 3, somewhere in that ballpark. Yeah. But anyways, yes, if I can make it happen, I will actually pay for KT's flight. Like literally, I'm saying it on stream, so you guys got me locked in. If everything was like basic normal and life was previously as we knew it, KT would have been in somewhere in the United States at some point in time. I don't know if he got past customs, but you know, they would have just, you know, jacked him up for being sassy or some shit. But you know,
KT's actually a member of the Zumandan royal family. Am I? Really? Like, what's that?
hold up, what?
Like, what? Why going only for the 5-star? Because I didn't have enough energy, time, or desire to grind for a 6-star. I kind of just did it because 5-star is like super easy. You know, because 6-star is like 160 some million, and you know, I don't like Toad that much.
All right, so pause for 1 second, just for Lawrence. We don't do that here. This is not Zamunda. This is Wakanda. Okay. Just fair enough.
Sure.
Okay. Thank you. No, he needed that information. But you know what, dude? Like, I mean, I don't care, man. Like, shit. I mean, I literally at the stage we were at, I was finna have to buy out a fucking hotel anyways. So I was like, fuck it. Like, I'm just like, hey, look, I need like these rooms. So it didn't matter. I don't know if I can do that now. You know, I don't have my credit cards anymore.
You don't have your credit cards anymore. That's probably for the best, though. That's probably for the best.
I'm cheap as shit, so you know, I don't know about that part. But
Is Mr. Negative Rank 3 worthy? Yes, he is.
Oh, shut up, Dexter. We understand it. We always understand that we're hilarious because it's sassy and me, but it's cool. Anyways, KT, you keep creeping close to 40K, bro. I'm just looking.
Yeah, I know. I'm actually. It should be turning to 39 point whatever next is. I think it's. I know. Well, to be fair,
Well,
to be fair though, you know, Kabam is not making it easy for me as well, you know.
Shit, YouTube would make it easy for you the way YouTube is acting. So I was about that one.
I actually.
Oh, hell no.
What?
Go ahead. No, hell no. Dex said something. Dex, don't, dude. You're a wrench. I mean, I can make a request real easy. I will never be free to play ever in life. Stop it with the bullshit.
Why not?
No, he's been saying that recently. I'm like, dude.
I actually haven't spent pretty much any money this year on the game. Like, I didn't buy, for instance, the offer was around yesterday.
I feel like a guilty slut over here, so I'm gonna say shit.
But yeah, like well, the one thing is obviously I'm just trying. Well, I'm not doing too well with money wise, but the second thing is like I just don't feel as good anymore spending money on this game.
I mean, I think a lot of people ain't.
After gifting event, looking at them sell like 7,000 fragments for like $120, I'm like, no, I don't want to pay that, you know.
I'm not gonna. I get it, and you know what? I literally thought about like retiring.
And there's like the Toad Early Access bundle as well, like how pretty much zero interest. You shouldn't think about retiring, but like, it's very important what Kabam does in the next 2-3 months. If they pretend, pretend that gifting event didn't happen, and if they keep selling the tier 3 and tier 6 basic in like tiny little drips and drops, and you know, and they just kind of pretend that there isn't a group of players who have like 3, 4, and 5 rank 4 6 stars, then yeah, then it's for all I care.
I think
time to kick the game to the curb. If they actually do some meaningful things in the game, you know, because they can still fix this. They can still fix it, at least to a degree. But they actually need to do it.
Let me interject real quick. So with the first point, yes, and I think they know that those accounts are gonna get banned. Like I placed 180. I played 180 in gifting, and I got the receipts for everything I have spent. So like for me, but somebody, which is weird because for some odd reason he's been in the game forever and they just let him cheat, and we're not gonna say the name on the stream because we don't want to be
to be honest, that most of that alliance, did you see their solo gifting scores?
Dude, I haven't. I didn't even. And but I told you, like, I was waiting on the bands to drop down because I felt like I should have been. For somebody who spent as much as I did, and I know people who spent way more than I did. They should have been top 60 and they weren't. And I was like, come on.
Yeah, exactly.
Like even somebody I know, and I know for a fact somebody spent more than somebody, a YouTube streamer, and I was surprised, and I was like, "There's no fucking way."
Yeah, definitely. So me, definitely,
like,
there was still a lot of shady shit that went on.
But they let that go on because that's their profit season. So it's like, all right, cool. And I'm not over criticizing.
Your voice went away somewhere.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Right. I'm not over criticizing a band. I just know how business works, so I think the band could do a hell of a lot better.
Oh, that could. What do you think of this whole Marvel Realm Champions shutting down?
I'm glad.
I know.
It was a piece. I'm not. We gonna try to keep it PG. It was a POS. And it didn't matter to the context as far as for that, and then it took developers away from this actual game, which is actually
I like how in forums they are insistent that it didn't. When people know for a fact. In forums like DNA and the Dermafries and whatever on those threads, they kind of they're gaslighting everybody, saying that no developers, no MCOC developers had anything to do with MROC and stuff like that. When that is like 100%, checkable, provable lie. Brian even said that he knew personally the people who, transferred from MCOC to MROC, and also the fact that there are community managers like Kabamtel and stuff like that working on multiple games.
And totally understanding business as far as because. KT, you know what I do for a living, and then understanding business as a platform and understanding business as a context.
Yeah, exactly.
There's no damn way.
Exactly. There's literally zero chance that MROC had no impact on MCOC.
They can miss me with bullshit.
Yeah, I know.
Like, at least don't. If you're gonna lie to me, at least make it a pretty lie. So at least make me think I believe it.
Oh, Dexter. You are fucking wrong there. Stream does not necessarily have to be PG because I have selected not made for children. Therefore, if I really want, I can have quite a bit of a potty mouth before the stream actually gets demonetized.
We are trying to be better,
but I'm still trying to be very moderate. That's a lie, Katie. It's announced that they shift to MROC. That's damage control. Yeah, and that is like, check out that thread about shutting MROC down, and they are so. I nearly made a video covering those people because they were so condescending to other people. Like, tell me, nothing about designing video games and stuff like that without telling that.
All right, hold on. This is all right, KT. Give me 2 minutes because I'm from.
That's fine. I'll show this in a second. Or is that
So
MROC?
I know, because I know where you're going to, and I know exactly what you're finna say. So for somebody who actually understands coding, who actually has a degree in it and understands the context of what they're supposed to do, MROC was never a sustainable platform in general. MCOC is barely in a context with the people that they have is a sustainable platform. They are just patchworking it, and then they want to make it seem that they are doing the best. And I'm sorry, and I understand this because
I think Marvel Realm of Champions was never going to work out. Also because it is much more of a Gabe's Realm of Champions than Marvel Realms of Champions. Like, you know, if you put two games side to side, like Marvel Realm of Champions and like Future Revolution or whatever else, and they're not really Marvel characters. They're kind of like knockoff hipster versions of them. And you know, I was not there for it ever. But anyways,
they're trying to capitalize on the context of the new modern comics that are going on, and they think that they have a new swell because of the movies, and that's not a business market. But for somebody who actually does this for a living and understands business marketing strategy, understanding and focal and residual income with the context, like excuse me for my words, people. I'm sorry.
But yeah,
MROC was bullshit from the get-go.
Yeah,
day one. MROC was bullshit.
But here, like, look at posts like this, like DNA 3000. You know, most of the time he has a fairly decent take on things. And if you're asking some of MROC developers will join the MCOC team, possibly. But if you're implying that Kabam was diverting resources to MROC and now MCOC will get those resources back somehow, no. You know, that's a filthy, filthy lie, because they literally did take financial resources that MCOC made and invested them in MROC. And they also took the talent, community managers, like even look at the people announcing that. All the initial posts were like from Kabam Tel. You know what Kabam Tel does primarily? He manages CCP. And you know, there were more and more developers that either worked on both of the games for some shared time or directly went from MCOC to MROC. Like even Brian says that as a fact in his own video, that he personally knew some of the developers who went from MCOC to MROC, and then people are being absolute dicks about it here, like isn't it like, oh, you don't know nothing, and you know it changed nothing, it never disturbed MCOC and stuff like that. That's such a blatant gaslighting, and nobody's correcting them.
And see, I'm already banned off the forums and like all 3 or 4 of my contents as far as for that, so I'm fine with that. 2, I understand how to run a company. I kind of run.
Your voice is kind of weird again, by the way.
I know, because I'm on my backup headphones. My headphones died. I'm sorry.
You suck.
Yeah, that's what she says.
I'm sorry to say, guys, incredible presenting, and here is the growth of MCOC in the direction we all wanted to go. Too much artistic liberty is taken. Yeah, exactly. I 100% agree. I 100% agree. I think there's too much ego. I think there's too much, I don't know, some sort of self-praise.
No, I don't think it's too much ego.
I think it is too much ego. Like, do you remember how Gabe reacted last time he added MROC champions and people didn't like it?
Can I finish my statement?
Yeah, sure.
I don't think it's too much ego. I just think it's too much pride. They felt that they built something that was supposed to be accepted by everybody, and that's not ego. That's pride. It's different.
Well, okay, pride, but either way, they built something. Yes, but nothing ever should be expected to be accepted by everybody. That's the thing. Just because you did one good thing doesn't mean the next bad thing you do is, you know, everybody's going to be okay with.
I agree, but in the context, but from a basic business function, let me go to what I really know. Basic business function, like they don't even model themselves, and in the context of basic business functions, to be able to handle different strategies at the same time. Like they can't walk. They seem like they can't walk and chew gum at the same time,
yeah,
which is
pretty
weird.
Much. Pretty much.
Which is weird since I.
What did so I'll answer that question. What did Gabe do when people didn't like his champs?
snapped.
Well,
He
in
literally-
short, he went on a Twitter rant and effectively
snapped at it.
well, what's the best way? He proudly declared that he is not going to be a slave to the desires of the player base, and he will always take his artistic freedoms whether people like it or not, which is like the stupidest thing to say from a game developer point of view. Like, you know, it's like, you made a good game, sure, we are not under any obligation to like every single thing you do. You know,
Alright.
you can, as an artist, do whatever you want, but, you know, let's say me, as a player or a reviewer or whatever, I am perfectly free, just as you are, to say that whatever you just made sucks. You know?
But my thing is that I don't think, and for somebody who deals with global production on a level, like on a different level, like I could not let anything out of my scope that I didn't that I didn't sign off on my sense. So that goes to somebody in leadership or structure. That goes to literally on how they're built and the mission as far as what they're doing. I don't care how small the company is. I ran a small company. I run a freaking giant company right now. I do not believe in that same context. I believe in the fact that people are honed and known to know what they know. And I can't expect everybody to like, fix everything, but I can expect the people that I hire, that I pay, to do what the hell I paid them to do.
Yeah. Gabe is pretty much the main guy in Marvel. Like, he basically has the most authority on the game and its directions and everything else.
And I would say 2 cents that nobody knows how to fucking run a company, and I'm gonna say it honestly, and I'm just gonna tell you that because I run one.
Yeah, no, I believe you. Trust me, I believe you. They're
So
making
for me, it's
unexplainable decisions.
It's horribly aggravating, like at a basic minimum, for me to understand. Like, I don't understand how people can't go through a situation as far as a bug debugging. I mean, I work in the tech field, so for me, it's like, how can you not at the basic minimum? And if anybody ever from Kabam ever want to come to me or something, I'm like, shit, I can build out a better plan that they can deal with in 30 days. I can do it in 3 hours.
Yeah, I know. A lot of things generally don't make sense, like, at all. But I don't know. It's hard to describe at this point. But
Anyways,
like,
back to this.
to kind of get back to the point of MROC, you know, I'm obviously not happy if there are some people who lose their jobs about their game not doing well, stuff like that. I don't have anything against any developer personally that I don't know. I do think that there were probably a lot of nice people working in Marvel Realm Champions. I wish them all the best. You know, they have my sympathy. I hope that they don't lose their job. I hope that they, you know, get assigned to different projects and so on and so forth. But from a personal standpoint on watching MROC as a project, as a game, I'm so happy it's gone. I have always viewed MROC as nothing more but a cancerous mole on the left ass cheek of MCOC and nothing more. I am so happy that hopefully we will not see much more of MROC influence on MCOC, story-wise or otherwise, because the game functioned pretty much as an insult to MCOC from the beginning because of the release trailer. They really butchered that out. Remember the outrage about the initial release trailer? Where basically Summoner was kind of getting his ass whooped or something like that. And then the Watcher appeared and told the Summoner that it's enough, no, stop sitting on the sidelines, join the action kind of thing. And that basically it kind of translated as playing MCOC for this time has been sitting on the sidelines, and, you know, MROC is where the real action starts. And then, you know, the Summoner jumps through the portal. From very, very beginning, they really got off the wrong foot. And they were hoping to get, obviously, plenty of MCOC players to play both games, but that was never going to happen because MCOC takes up so goddamn much time, and MROC doesn't have much in common with MCOC. And then the second thing is that the reason MROC was never going to work as a widespread game is because it was barely a Marvel game. It was much more Gabe's Realm of Champions than it was Marvel Realm Champions, you know? A lot of those champions can hardly be recognized akin to Marvel. They look like bootleg Transformers toys you buy in a parking lot, you know, from a kind of boot of some random guy in a gray coat. Not like actual Marvel figurines. Because, you know, if I want to play with Hulk, I want to play with Hulk, not some weird fucked up version of Hulk. If I want to play with Iron Man, I want to play with Iron Man, not, you know, shallow suit of armor with a hologram.
Hold on, KT. The only thing is that there are comic readers and there are variants to different storylines, and there are new stories. So you
a lot. I understand some of them are variants, but many of them were MROC originals. Many of them literally existed only in MROC.
But I think if they were smart, if they were actually really smart, they would align the new version of comics to the MROC characters.
But they didn't.
And they didn't. Thank you. And so, like, I'm not gonna put my business hat on today. I promise. I'm finna go take a shot of tequila right now for the stream. We're gonna do it for the stream.
Okay.
That's where we at. But at this point in time in life, I'm not gonna get upset over freaking Kabam because I can run Kabam as a side project and still work. Like, it's not even that hard to me.
Yeah. No, but yeah, definitely. From the very beginning, I was looking at MROC champions as, you know, bastardized versions of Marvel characters. And, you know, I genuinely didn't felt good about it. I felt kind of like, that's not right.
It was never going to be. But, I mean, I initially, even with the New Revolutions thing, I tried it out. And I was like, dude, the Bob, I was like, no, I'm straight.
Yeah, I would not give 6 to 6 Star Massacre, by the way.
Please don't. Please, no.
Yeah,
no.
by the way, I
I
would not give signatures on the Massacre.
No, he doesn't need him. He does not. He doesn't. He just need. If he's awakened, no, you don't need any 6. His ignition starts off for 6-0 or 6-1, so you're fine.
Yeah. MROC champions are almost insulting. Yeah, that's how I felt. And that's why I never wanted to see any of those fuckers in this game.
Yeah, we got 2, 3.
Yeah, 3, 4. We got 4.
Wait, hold on.
We got 2 each time. We got Storm Pyramid X and Sorcerer Supreme, then we got Jabari Panther and...
Okay,
what else was there?
Anyways, Sassy, let's get back to the real conversation.
Yeah?
She likes the beard and all. Does she like the beard or no? Like, I think that's what everybody's working on. Does she love it? Does she love the beard? Does she love the friction?
Of course she likes the beard.
You say that till she tell you to say she's like, nah, I like you better.
I mean, I said she was also fine with me having no beard. As in, she likes it, but, you know, it's kind of like, as I said myself, like, sometimes it's just nice to have a bit of change.
And blunt, oh, honestly, you do look like a little 20. Like, I feel like I need to
shut up.
Like, I know I have a baby face, but I really think, like, you have, yours is worse. Like, I feel like, hey, dude, who is you?
Yeah. Shut up.
Look.
Okay, I'll be finishing up the stream in a moment. Because I got to go.
So now we gotta get off stream because I'm being foolish. Anyways.
No. It's just because I've been going for nearly 2 hours, and I need to get on with my day.
Anyways, you know what? Shout out to the stream. You know what, guys? Anybody who donated, please. That's fine. Pound the like button. You know, if you're not a subscriber here, please pound the like button. This is not normal. This is just more me just being facetious.
This is when Messiah is pretending that he needed a midnight snack because he had no other choice.
Actually, no. I actually ate and took my meds prior to, so actually I'm okay. You know what? Any day you want to fight me. Any day you want to fight me. Which I know you know never is going to happen. But anyway, any day you want to fight me, anyway, please tell me. See, this is what a giraffe looks like talking to a rhinoceros. That's all it is.
You think you're a rhinoceros? I think you're more similar to a turtle. A turtle with a very short neck.
Is that how she classifies you? It's okay.
No, that's you.
It's okay. You don't have to project. It's fine.
That's you. Oh, I actually saw, like, do you watch that Dodo channel? There's like kind of like, you know, heartwarming stories about like either adopted animals or just some interesting stories about different animals and stuff like that.
You know what? Adopt an animal, please. I mean, you know, everybody need a home. Some people.
And anyways, the point is, I watched a video about a turtle that a girl got when she was 10 years old, and the parents didn't realize that they got her like the real proper big turtle that can live up to 120 years, if not more. And she's like, I think in her late 20s or late 30s, and like pretty much half of her life, not half her life, but you know, obviously she's still taking care of the turtle as an adult woman. And man, that video was awesome. The sweetest thing was because she literally had the pictures of growing alongside that huge bulldozer of a turtle, and you know, pictures of her kind of like growing up and then graduating and then, you know, getting her first car and stuff like that. Oh, just so awesome.
Post a link, dude. Like that, I want to see that.
I'll find that video real quick. But that channel itself on YouTube is really awesome. I think it's the Dodo or something like that. There are so many awesome animal stories on that channel.
Hold on. We're not spoiling Boba Fett. Some of us people binge watch, so we're not spoiling Boba Fett right now.
Yeah, we're not spoiling Boba Fett.
Okay, just to be known, we're not spoiling Boba Fett.
And
If you spoil Boba Fett,
I
we will
watched
block
Boba Fett, but I haven't seen the latest episode yet. I actually need to watch it at some point today, probably. Okay, let me find the turtle one.
Please do. And Fluffy, I understand, bro. I appreciate the love. Lawrence, F you, you know, Dex, same with you. And
Oh, here we go.
Casey,
175-pound tortoise.
you
King
gonna
of
put
his
it on
household.
stream? Or you gonna put it on stream or put a link?
Yeah, I'll drop a link on the stream. Anybody who wants to see. But that channel is awesome. It has like 11 million subscribers as well, but they upload awesome videos. Just like sweet, just videos that, you know, sometimes I watch and smile like an idiot.
Dude, this is old deer video that I like, where the like antelope video that I like, that the antelope gets away from the lion, and people were like, "Why are you like?" I'm like, dude, he fought a lion and got away. Like he just ran off. Like he's like, oh, he ain't worried about no scars and nothing. And it's like the funniest thing to me. But people like, why? I'm like, dude.
No, honestly, like there are so many awesome videos on this channel. Just sweet, just pure sweet videos. Anyways, we are done here today, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream, and hit the like button, hit all the good buttons, and I'm gonna catch you guys tomorrow. See ya. Hello there, guys, and welcome back to the channel. So we have all the information about